I just do it to see how quick they can break it again. Usually it's about an hour a day. Water pump's leaking. Let's see how good our new quality replacement is. Probably not that great. This one lasted a long time. It was leaking from that spout over there. It had about 1,000 miles on it. This is like when it was only a little bit trashed. Because by 20,000 miles, this thing was literally trashed. The door was loose on it. The seat was wrecked. The back was wrecked on it. I think the front corner was wrecked, and then they wrecked it again, and like 3 other times, you know, and the bumper wasn't pushed in yet, and then they fixed it, and they pushed in the bumper again, and now it's just leaking coolant. I think it likes to. Leaking oil down there too. I'm at a point where I don't even care. This the thing I think wants to die and go to the scrap iron yard because it's tired of the abuse that it gets. That's what I think. And it gets abused, and not by me. Just let it die. Live a happy life when it's picked apart from people of all nationalities at the scrap iron yard. Oh, come on. A lot of stuff has to come off. Drain the coolant, belt, hoses, and it's like 6 bolts. Not very hard. And I gotta get more of this air intake shit off though. There you go, just take that off the mass airflow. Oh, we got these hoses we gotta take off. We got damn hoses. This hose will be fine in the way. Some more leaking stuff over here. What do we got? That's a 15, I think. Yeah, it's leaking from the bottom and slinging everywhere. I was kind of expecting this to happen. This is a OEM made in Canada water pump that's on here now. The other ones are now made in Mexico. And they changed the casting number location. Don't know why. There's so many videos on this of freaking idiots of the jack stand mechanics in the garage who think they know everything because they are a member of some forum somewhere, or I don't know. It's kind of sad. And they'll get like 600,000 views and I'll get 200, so it's kind of just a waste of my time. More stuff gonna come off? Oh yeah, is it gonna go in the thing though? I don't know. Kind of catching it in here, but we're kind of missing at the same time, and there's a hole in that too, so. This is like a deal where you do this shit in a driveway, not in your garage, and you flood out your house with coolant. But you know how it is in condo land, just nothing is good. I think I'm getting it in there, I don't know. Something's catching in there. No big deal. Place is trashed anyway. Rats living in it. Kill some rats. It sucks. I just put that thermostat in like 4 months ago, and here it is coming off again. Oh, more stuff. Woo! Alright, now you work a little more. Should we take the belt off? Yeah. Oh, watch Eric O's video from years ago. I remember watching this years ago, and he kept on going. That's a nice ring. Real nice ring. That was the best part of the video. That's a really nice ring though. Oh, that baby's loose. Any growling? No growling, this is loose. 170, it's leaking from the bottom, you see. Alright, yeah, crack that tensioner thing off, those 13s before. And now we're gonna get that lower hose off. And I'm almost there. So I don't want to do this all day. I want to get it done quickly so I can break something else on this thing, crash into something, or you know, do something like that. It's all good fun, you know, because you know it's like why fix stuff when you can just screw it up? You know, that's like a game. How fast can we screw it up again? How fast can you reverse what someone else did? It's a game. Alright, we got all that hose off and everything, and I think it's 610s. Something like that. I don't know if they require a thread sealer. Are they 10mm? We shall see. The guy did this last, yeah, the old 10s. The guy who did this last must have had a worn socket. This was done at Riverhead, Raymond Chevrolet, or GMC rather, if they're still in business. And they drove it there hot, so that guy probably burned himself. And then they waited to get the pump changed. Made no sense to me. I was kind of laughing about it back in 2006, but things just got dumber from there. Love that ring. Oh, not very tight. They didn't over torque it at the dealer. They did good work at that dealer. Looks like almost nobody working there. I need an extension? I don't need no extension. If any of them break, everything's closed on Sunday. So, I can care less, not my car. I might need an extension on this side. What's our new piece of junk? Made in Mexico. Oh, it's gonna paint this, but oh well. Let that rust. Who cares? It's this thing. It's gonna be junky anyway. They give you bolts. They used to give you it loaded with a thermostat and a housing, which I think the one that we have now was like that. Yeah, it was leaking out of here originally. You gotta watch all those things. They do known to leak. Made in Mexico, but it has a USA something thing in there. NSK, USA, bearing, whatever. Yeah, the casting number used to be down here, and then they moved it up here. Oh, it has green shit in there too. I want to rinse that out. I don't know if that's testing or just it was used or something. I don't know. I don't see any witness marks where it was mounted. It's from Amazon, so you never know. Yeah, that was like $100 a year ago. Now they're 152 after everything. All right, let's get this off. This one may have had thread sealer on it, but they seems like they're all the same size. I thought they were different sizes. Interesting. Nice and clean. It had like, I don't know, it looked like maybe from the factory. This thing may have, oh man, I don't like that like that. Don't fuck that up. This thing is hot, man. What the hell? This thing is hot. It's off though. Let me go get my two hands. It's hot. The fun cleanup parts soon. That's really the shitty part. I should go vacuum out the block, all the coolant and shit in here. But it's made in Canada, like I said. Here's a, I don't know what's one. Oh, here's where it was leaking. Did I show that? I don't think I did. I don't know if I did, but it was leaking on the bottom. It's leaking. It's like out of the wheat pole. It's all wet around the front. That's where it's coming from. That's where it was coming from. This started 170,000 mile unit. And the new one lasts that long? Probably won't. The truck will be destroyed by then. Alright, now we can get these things out. 15s. Transfer our belt tensioner, which is probably worn. And I don't care. Onto the thing. And you see the old casting numbers over here. I'm going to have to transfer my thermostat over as well. And what I need, a 15. I'm not changing thermostat because it's almost brand new. Literally like 4,000 miles old. And you get to work on the ground, condo land, because the place is shit. Put this one this way. Hopefully all the bolt holes and shit are okay on this one. Always got to check that. A lot of new parts. They machine the things like garbage now. You see used, you see the witness marks on it. That's how you tell when you're buying something these days. Half the shit's used. That's the lowest one. See if it goes in there okay. Seems like it does. This one. Check all the threads. They really make stuff like garbage these days. Oh, that's a longer one. It's going in okay. Should have put a new belt tensioner on it, but I don't care. Wait till it starts squeaking. This one probably has over 100 on it. Maybe 100, maybe 120. Maybe 150, no idea. Boom. Oh, more numbers. Alright, check your thing. Seems to go in okay. Let's reinstall the tensioner like it was on the new. And then this has to come off and get transferred. Dude, right? I was looking for someone who could rebuild these things. They said rebuilding, rebuilding, and have a video rebuilding a LS water pump, and all he's doing is wire wheeling it, and then he like painted this. Someone on YouTube has millions of views, and whatever. That's how it goes. I was thinking about sucking out the remaining of the coolant, but yeah, this has to go back on. I'm not changing the gasket and seal and anything on this. Thing's like brand new. Wipe it, goes right in. Boom. And those were the OEM bolts, which I think are better than the bolts that they give you in the kit. Bop. I gotta rinse this thing out though. I don't like that green shit that's in there. Oh, fun fact, that front crank seal is leaking, and it would have been an excellent time to change it right now, but you know. Someone has to use everything. Can't just leave anything alone. And you gotta live in a place like this and everything else, you know, it'd be nice just to have a little project going and knock it out whenever, but no, you can't. It feels a little stiff. Probably on its way out. Alright, what we gotta do? Razor blade that stuff, and gasket scraper, and start reassembly. I cleaned it up just a little bit. I'm still gonna vacuum out the thing last block. Never tried. It works. I'm doing it for years. That nasty stuff I sucked out of the block. I can't get to the block drains in this shithole condo, so it'd be nice too if I blow water in there. But you know, time's getting late and this thing's a pile of shit, so I think it's pretty good. So ready to start reinstalling. Yeah, you can suck out a lot of it though. There's still stuff coming back or no? Nah. And you suck out your gasket material too out of the holes too, which is cool. Let me go clean out. Hold on, one more time. I'm just gonna clean out all the bolt holes with that. And show thermostat housings back on. You get nice gaskets though with this. I flushed out the coolant reservoir. I gotta wipe down these bolts. This looks better. I have my glasses smashing into my face through this stupid headlamp because it's so fucking dark out. During the day or during the night, it doesn't matter. I'm doing it during the night. Alright, gotta wipe those surfaces. Put that back on. I'm almost ready to fill it back up. And the most pain in the ass part is done. Whatever. The most pain in the ass part is done. You really need 2 helpers with this shit, because then you gotta balance gaskets on bolts and it falls 18 times and it's just... Love that ring! Nice ring, right? Nice bell. And you keep hitting it by accident too. I've been doing it all day. It's just like the thing. You see, you just can't stop hitting it. Yeah, let's skip some steps. It's a pain in the ass getting those bolts in. 22 foot-pounds, mostly torque to it. Hoses back on. Belt on. I swear that pulley is like a little bigger. Harder to get that belt on. Put air intake back on. We're starting to fill it up with coolant, and hopefully it actually works again. I don't know. First LS water pump job. Oh, I broke the little dingy over there. That holds the hose to the intake. Oh well. Smells good. I don't see any leaks yet. Running quiet. Doesn't seem to be overheating yet. And coolant levels mostly there. I don't know why they turn the heater on. I don't need to do that. I don't know. Yeah, that thing's filled up good. Time to put away the tools, see what we lost. Oh. And what would any condo land job be without freaking like an hour and a half long of cleanup? And the boom, boom, boom. Look at that shit in my room, which is right over there.